Hello, hello. Hope I find everyone very, very well per usual. I would like to wish everyone a happy new year as well. I know 2019, guys, we made it. We made it here in one piece. Also like to take this time to also wish all of the Capricorns and Aquariuses this month a happy birthday for you guys' birthdays. Happy birthday. This month, guys, we are using the Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. They're really beautiful cards, guys, and one of my favorite decks here, so I think you guys will really like it. As a last little message here for you guys, whatever imagery that you guys see on the cards, whatever or however that speaks to you, that's your own personal private message from Spirit, okay? Anything that you get intuitively downloaded when you see the imagery on the cards. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bless the deck, and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks this month, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and or intended to be this month. Aries, Aries, my zodiac child. Here's the reading for January 2019. All right, Aries, so let's hop right in. In terms of traditional tarot, what we have here is the Magician, the Page of Swords, the Sun reversed, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands here. Aries, you could possibly be dealing maybe with another Aries, maybe a Leo possibly, or maybe a Cancer, or maybe possibly another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual. Okay, Aries, what's interesting is when I was shuffling your guys' cards and meditating on your energy, I asked, Spirit and my guides, what is Aries aware of as I'm shuffling? That's one of my, pre-work here. And what came through was... Aries, it's funny. What came through was they damn self. That's how I interpreted the message. So what is Aries aware of? And it's saying your damn self, right? Now, in me saying that, Aries, what's going on here for you this month? What I'm kind of getting here, Aries, is there's a real need to move forward, and you always move forward, Aries. You're a very progressive sign. You want to move forward. You don't have time for the bullshit, And I can see that here, Aries. You want to move forward, absolutely. But I'm feeling, Aries, there's something in your subconscious. There's something. It's either the subconscious or... Okay, let me retract that. What it is, Aries, there are things, aspects about yourself, Aries, I'm feeling that are coming to the surface, and light is being shed upon them, but it's a very dim light right now, I want to say. It's you're becoming self-aware about something, and it's going to be different from person to person, and since this is general, just go ahead and apply it. But what I'm feeling, Aries, is it's positive, but I'm feeling... Okay, interesting. What I'm picking up here, Aries, and what's coming through is that you have become aware of this person, place, or thing, whatever it is that is coming to the surface for you. And I feel, Aries, that you're speaking to other people about it, but you're doing it more in a form of like, for instance, let's just say, for lack of a better example, let's just say that you've been noticing, Aries, that you've been peeing in the bed. Not just, just for lack of a better example here. Let's say that's kind of what you've been noticing, right? So you would ask people their opinion about it, but you would ask them in the form of, hey, what do you feel about people peeing in the bed? Or do you know maybe if there could be a cure for that? Or have you experienced that? Those are the types of questions that you're bringing up to people. It's kind of like you're not saying that you're directly afflicted by whatever it may be for you this month, but I'm feeling like you're speaking to other people about it, and you're aware of it, Aries, but at the same time, it's almost like you don't want to admit it. There's not a denial, but it's just more of like you're trying to understand it, and you're trying to check in with yourself to see if it's really what you believe it is. and I know it kind of sounds like denial, but I'm not getting the denial. Aries, because you don't deny anything. Like when shit comes up, you're like, blah, 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 blah. You are the first to confront it and move past it. So it's but it's something I feel that's really came about very randomly, and it has a lot to do, like I said, with self-awareness, Aries. And there's a little bit here, what I'm getting, you're a little bit ashamed of it, or you are perceiving it as being an aspect of yourself that is shameful, or that is looked down upon. Okay, interesting, Aries. What's coming through is maybe you have in the past, maybe this aspect, person, place, or thing, whatever is going on for you, that you look down upon it, or you spoke down upon it around certain individuals. And I feel, Aries, like now this person, place, or thing, whatever it is, it's affecting you now, like in terms of it's like an ailment, or it's now present within your own life, or it's not present within your reality, I'm feeling. And now you're gaining a different perspective about it. And it's now becoming something where you're building more compassion for this aspect, Aries, I'm feeling here. And you're gaining a new perspective on it, which in turn is going to then incite or bring up or bring about compassion, not only for yourself, but for other individuals that are currently going through this. And that's where I feel like the shameful part is in it, or the looking down upon it, or not wanting to announce it. It's that self-awareness is coming through, and you, like I said, you may have spoke about this or looked down upon it in the past. And I'm feeling like these people that you're talking to it about again were maybe some of the individuals that you spoke about this around. Something like that is coming through. I feel like for the majority of you guys, but a lot of compassion, like I said, is going to be built around it and about it. And you're going to move forward, Aries, and find a solution to it. But I'm feeling like, Spirit, God, the universe, who or whatever it is that you confide in, is presenting you with this now, not as a punishment. Don't look at it as like nothing is ever a punishment from Spirit, from God. Nothing is ever like that. Nothing's ever meant to be like that. But interesting. Excuse me, Aries. I was speaking to Cancer about this, and it's interesting that the Chariot is here as well. But I was speaking to Cancer about this regarding like, if something is, if something is around or is present and we continue to trip over it and we continue to allow it within our reality, and if it's something that has to do with the spiritual challenge that is being given to you to move past it or to look at things from a different perspective, and a lot of it being around has a lot to do with you standing in your own way because of it, that will be allowed, Aries, and I'm feeling like everything that we just spoke of is all encompassing. And it's interesting here, I'm not sure if you guys can see in the camera, but here with let's see, with the Magician card, he has something in his hand there, and it's another person. It's a smaller individual than this big individual here, Aries, and he's not really crushing it, but he's transmuting it, because now the Magician, Aries, realizes that they can move forward. It's all a perception, and they are outgrowing their old self. So with me saying that, Aries, I'm feeling like it's a transformation of your old self into your new self. And I feel, Aries, like you're going to move forward in a very sovereign type of, in a very sovereign manner. You're going to gain a lot of sovereignty from this adversity. And what I'm getting here too is maybe, I don't want to say be careful or be mindful. That sounds like, like dun dun dun, like, you know what I mean? But that's not really what I'm getting here, or what I'm trying to convey here with the channel that's coming through. It's just, Aries, like just being mindful of who we are speaking to about certain things, because they may have a jaded perspective regarding whatever it is for you. They may have their own jaded opinion about it, and then that may pull you away from your sovereignty, or pull you away, or maybe mud your perspective about whatever it is that is currently being placed at the fore of your attention at this time. So let's just be mindful of, the people that we speak to regarding how they view it. And I'm feeling like, oh, okay, 1 second, Aries, something's coming through. Okay, I'm kind of feeling, Aries, like you may need to, that may be part of this spiritual challenge for you. Is I don't want to call it a lesson. I don't really like that word. I'm starting to get into the habit of saying challenge instead of lesson, because they're all challenges. That's pretty much what it is. So this spiritual challenge for you, a lot of it has, or a little bit has to do, okay, a lot. Yeah, okay, a lot of it has to do with you getting those perspectives from other people, and based upon how they answer back to you or their own perspective, and then you gaining your own perspective, and through building that compassion, I hope you guys are following me here. I'm kind of jumping back and forth, but through you building your own compassion and putting all of those little pieces together and building your sovereignty, you're going to then view who's in your environment and who's around, and then based upon when you have your own idea of how to handle this aspect about yourself, you're then going to see who should not be around because of their answer or their perspective upon that issue that you're currently going through. I hope that makes sense. So all in all, Aries, just have a lot of patience this month with yourself, and also you're going to build a lot of trust within yourself too, but it's time to operate from a heart-based perspective now. And I'm feeling like there's so many spiritual blessings and challenges here for you. And based upon how you react to it and how you absorb the challenge is going to speak of if you overcome the challenge or challenges. Hope I'm making sense here, guys. I think you grasp what I'm trying to say here. It's going to be a beautiful thing. You're going to learn so much about yourself, and self-awareness is going to be pivotal and be very key here regarding the things that you say and your own perspectives about things. It's also going to teach you to not be so maybe impulsive with your words or with the way that you deliver information. It's all of that we just discussed wrapped into one. I'm feeling here, Aries. So I think it's a beautiful reading. It's really great. Let's just pay a little bit more attention to what our sources are and who they are and where they come from, because a lot of it is going to be your success in conquering the challenges is going to, a lot of it is going to be contingent upon where the sources and information as to which you get from. Hope that makes sense, Aries. But that's what I'm getting for you here, Aries, for January 2019. If this reading resonated with you, Aries, go ahead and tap the like button and let me know, or the thumbs up button and let me know. Feel free to comment, share, and to subscribe to the channel. And also, Aries, if you'd like to book a reading for yourself upon how to move forward, or maybe how to move past this, or a different perspective, a spiritual perspective about this that you are currently going through during this time, check the description box regarding booking a reading for yourself. Everything is there for you. Also, Aries, to check the description box as well for the Amazon wishlist link that I put together for you guys, where you guys can obtain a great reading for a really great price that fits your budget when you require guidance during when maybe the holiday season or money's a little funny. I provided that link for you guys there as well. All right, Aries, stay sovereign this month, and you're going to come out on top. It just depends upon your sources and how you view things and your perspective upon this aspect as to which you're currently going through this month. All right, Aries. Stay good, and we'll see you.